If you guys can't tune in, don't ask me to turn the screen because I'm not going to. But if you're watching along, this is the start of Bohachuk versus Fox. Bohachuk came in overweight. He came in 5 pounds overweight. So round one. There's a lot of boxing today. Like it, comment, share. Leave your thoughts as well if you've been watching boxing all day like myself. I got to tell you, Omar Trinidad is a prospect. You know, that was my first time watching Trinidad. Bohachuk versus Fox. Bohachuk's relentless pressure. Fox is a tall southpaw. He's just never been in there with a guy like Bohachuk. I tell anyone who wants to listen, Bohachuk's world class, man. The dude's style is relentless, and we're going to see real quick if Fox is going to be able to keep him off him. A minute gone in the first round. Bohachuk's doing what he always does, leading with that pressure, lead foot first, throwing straight punches, just kind of smothering Fox. Fox is trying to fight at his pace, methodical, prodding the jab, circling to his right. So the key here, Fox is definitely going to want to be on his P's and Q's, circling to his right, away from Bohachuk's power. Him being Fox being a southpaw and all. What's up, guys? David, we all need luck. This is the last one, guys. We hit another parlay. Every fight came through. This is the last one we need. The only fight I lost was that money knockout parlay, but the big one, the 9-fight parlay, we won all of them. So we need this one. Fingers crossed, we get it done. Hedges came through, Sainz came through, Littard came through, Conway came through, Haruta came through, Vargas, Trinidad. This is the last one. 2-1. Bohachuk landed a big right hand there. A minute left in the first. Let's go. I tried to gamble smart. No, it's good. Who won on Haruta won, Keith. Haruta won, kept her belt. I need this fight to end in a stoppage. Guys, wherever you are, like this video, comment. I'll keep you posted if you're not watching. A minute left. Fox has been up against the ropes the whole time. Typical Bohachuk fight, like I said. Oh, big right hand by Bohachuk. 50 seconds left in the first. I just don't think Fox is going to have the power and arsenal to keep Bohachuk off of him. If you're a Fox fan, all you could wish for is that Bohachuk walks onto something due to his style. I just don't see it happening. Did it affect Fox at all? No. It seems like everything Bohachuk's landing, Fox doesn't like, especially when he gets caught on the ropes. He gets caught and then he grabs. 20 seconds left in the first. Man, Bohachuk's fun to watch, dude. His style's fun. Like I talked about in my breakdown this week, nothing super athletic about the style. It's just relentless and grit. And he's one of those fighters, you really know who he is as a person through his fight style. One round in, that's a Bohachuk round. So much volume. Here we go. So Keith bet a knockout. Sad Fisher lost. Yeah, I took Fisher too. That's the only loss. So I didn't put Johnny on my parlay because of that, because it was a rematch, because there was a domestic heavyweight fight, and because of that, I didn't want to risk putting Johnny was only $1.39, but I kept him off the parlay. That was smart money, but I did predict him to beat Dave Allen. But hats off to Dave Allen, man. Best fight of his career, 33 years old. It was a very professional performance. His game plan was exceptional. He was losing the first, he stopped him in the fifth, but he lost like the first, all the rounds. But by the third round, you started to see what he was doing, Dave Allen. You started to see his game plan. And it's like, oh, he's gonna let Fisher kind of punch and get comfortable there. And then just as in the last fight, those small little moments in the clinch. And I talked about this in my breakdown. It's those small moments in the clinch, and I thought Fisher was going to be able to tie those gaps, but he wasn't, and Allen made him pay once again. It was a devastating knockout. Round two, guys. Free Diddy. No, don't free that guy. That dude's a scumbag. Diddy's a punk-ass scumbag, man. Don't even get me started on that dude. Anybody who, exploits people is a loser in my book. Let's go. 30 seconds gone in the second. Wherever you are, let me know how you're doing the fights. How's your parlays going? Guys, 20 people watching. Like the video. You guys follow my content. If you're already subscribed, just hit the thumbs up button. It helps the algorithm. Let me know how you're doing on your bets. A minute gone in the second. Bohachuk's controlling the front foot. It's a 10-round fight, so I know some of you guys have the stoppage. I only need Bohachuk on the money line to hit my 9-leg. And I'll post the parlay results in the community section. When's Bohachuk's fight on? We're watching it right now, guy. Hemi, we're watching it right now. Salute to you, Cocky. So we're watching on at least in Australia, I'm watching on UFC Fight Pass. So wherever you are, guys, hit the like button. Happy weekend from the Bronx. Yes, sir. Bronx Tale, one of my favorite movies. New York. It's what, 1 a.m. where you are? 1:30 in the morning? You're still up watching boxing? I salute you. 90 seconds left in the second. Fox is fighting the whole... Look, Fox, it's going to be... What this is going to come down... Big right hand. This is just going to come down to how much is Michael Fox going to be able to take of this. When is he going to have enough? And that's that volume that Bohachuk puts on you. Like, it'll break a fighter who's not ready for it. Big right hand. Fox is tricky. I followed your Vargas knockout tip. I salute you. Yeah, Vargas, I don't like the hate that any boxers get, but, you know, Vargas improves his record to 17-0, 15 knockouts. Guys, he stopped a guy in Korea that the only other two guys who had stopped him was Jaime Munguia and Janibek Alimhanale. So for all the people who are talking trash about Fernando Vargas, that's a step up, man. He fought a very tough professional, and he did well, dude. He passed all the tests at 28 years old. At this stage of his career, I mean, everything I've heard about Vargas Jr., he's in the gym all the time. He doesn't really have to be, but he's taking his career super professionally, and kudos to the kid. 17-0, 15 knockouts. Korea was a tough guy to get out of there. He knocked him out. End of the second round, 154, Greg. 154 pounds. He weighed in a bit light, but it was at 154. So, yeah, his opponent, Korea, fought Alimhanale maybe 5 years ago, and Munguia, I think, 3 years ago. I can't believe Yanis Tellez went the distance with J-Rock. I got burned on that. Yanis Tellez is a tough... That's another tough fighter. I mean, both of those guys are tough. J-Rock, he's a tricky guy, you know? Fox won't last much longer. I don't think so either, the Hand in History Vault. You could kind of see what's happening here. And, you know, in boxing, are there moral victories? If you ask Michael Fox, he's ranked 195 in the world at 147 pounds, guys. Michael Fox is ranked 195 at 147 pounds. This fight's taking place at 154, and Serhii Bohachuk is ranked number 5 in the world at 154. So when you talk about, are there any sort of like moral victories? I mean, Fox could say that he... Look, it's not over. Fox could win this fight, but nothing I'm seeing. This is a typical Bohachuk fight. It just starts kind of going downhill with that volume. Round 3. It would be tough, David, for Bohachuk to get up for this fight, like you said. I mean, no one wants to fight the guy. He fought last, you know, we last saw him fight. He won by, you know, a knockout. And then the fight before that was the Virgil fight, which he dropped Virgil a couple times. But who wants to fight this guy? Bohachuk's a nightmare to prepare for. And you know your hands are full. If you're not on your P's and Q's every second of the fight with Bohachuk, you're going to get stopped. 30 seconds gone in the third. More of the same. Fox is back against the ropes. Bohachuk controlling the lead foot. This is an orthodox versus southpaw matchup, guys. So it's that battle of front hands and front foot. Who could walk the other onto their backhand? Now, Fox is choosing to obviously fight a very defensive fight rather than standing and trading with Serhii. He's circling to his right, which is essentially circling away from Bohachuk's power side. And if you want to survive, that's what you have to do, and that's what he's doing right now. 2 minutes left in the third. Fox slow and Yankee. Edison Teofimo, who wins at 47. Hemi, telling your 8 slip. We just got this, and we're on, baby. I'll talk more about that Boots fight as we close. It's not even official. I don't like talking about fights that aren't official. Leave that for the boxing, the boxing content creators who make fake videos and shit. I'm not going to do that. This is a boxing channel. We talk about fights. Do you bet on any other sports, Gaz? Is this live? Yeah, it's live. It's live. Gaz, I kind of bet, yeah, on a long... I do. Bohachuk not to use the southpaw is true. What's up, GOAT? My man in the house. David, so is Fox taking a beating? Fox is getting beat. Nothing substantial, David, but it's that, you know, volume right now until He's surviving until he's not surviving. It's a minute left in the third. Bohachuk's doing everything he wants to do. It's an atypical Bohachuk fight. Walk you down, volume you to death, force you to fight his fight. And if you don't have the power to back him up, and if you don't have the power for him to respect you, he could do this for 50 rounds. Bohachuk could box like this for 50 rounds. And, yeah, a minute left in the third. Guys, like the video. Sports bet, you win some, you lose all. Not if you're smart, big fella. The hand in history vault. Fox starting to fold. I see it. Ismail Davis was a southpaw. I'd have to look. Exactly, bro. Just appreciate you guys. The hand in history vault. Ref needs to stop it. Yeah, Fox is overwhelming. It's going to be up to the corner this early, though. So, hand in history vault. It being the third round, it's usually going to be up to the corner if they feel their fighter's getting, too much damage for them to stop it this early. The ref is usually going to let him fight. Now, I don't see anything too significant yet to stop it. He's just not winning any. He's not winning any exchanges. You know what I'm saying? Bohachuk, the thing of three. That's the end of the third. The thing about Bohachuk's style, guys, he doesn't throw anything with 100% on it. So it's not like he's sitting on everything. He only does that, and that's the professionalism in class when you go to world-class levels, is he'll only sit on shots when he sees you hurt. So it's all kind of like 60%, 60, 60, 60, volume, 60, 60. And then if he starts seeing you fold, he'll crank it up. And you can tell that going into the fourth round, I fully expect him to start sitting on his punches, fourth or fifth round. He wants to get rounds in. This is a good fight for him to get rounds in. Not really be in danger at all. There's nothing. No offense to Fox. Like if Fox's dad was in this live stream, I would say the same thing. No offense to Michael Fox. Took the fight. It's just that Styles, and it's the fight game. Fox doesn't have the arsenal to hurt Bohachuk. And when you're a fighter on the opposite end of that and you know that your opponent can't hurt you, why not get a few rounds in? Why not, be active? Get it 3, 4, 5 rounds. I bet you he turns it up here. This is round 4. Ref needs sub. Just a matter of time for the knockout. I agree with you, Frank. Respect. Tycoons, respect to you. Where can I watch this fight? UFC Fight Pass, guys. I don't know what is streaming in America. Oh, what happened there? Fox had a nice little moment. Fox is coming out like a wounded animal. He had a good moment here. And Bohachuk kind of reacted oddly to a punch, but he's good now. 30 seconds. This is the most energy Fox has boxed with all fight. His corner must have told him something. I like his energy here. Oh, big left hand by Bohachuk. Fox looks shaky on his feet. Guys, let me know where you're tuning in from. Let me know if you're watching the fight. If you're catching this live, like this video. 2 minutes left in the fourth round. I know a lot of you guys following my channel. All we need is Bohachuk money line to win our bet. If you guys are new to my channel, I cover the bets all week. I not only predict them, but I analyze and break them down to do film study. Check out my playlist. This is our 8th fight that we need, and when it hits, we've won our 8-leg parlay. If you listen to me on Wednesday night in Australia, I went to the Sydney fights with Sam Goodman. We won all 9 of our fights there, and last weekend we won 15 of our fights. So my money line parlays, I think 33 out of my last 33. I lost my knockout. I lost the knockout parlay today because I took Fisher by knockout, but I did take Conway by knockout. We got that at 285, and I took Fernando Vargas by knockout as well, and that was 155. So we're on a hot streak here. We just got fingers crossed that Bohachuk keeps us up. I know David needs the knockout, so I'm cheering for David to get the knockout, and all the boys like myself, we just need that victory. So I don't want to be too greedy, but I hope you come through, Dave. Frank, Frank, I'm cheering for the knockout for you too. Anybody on this feed who needs that knockout, let's do it. I think you're going to get it, man. I think you're going to get it. And we got the knockout. We put the knockout last night in at $1.22. So, man, odds, you guys should get it, right? It's just when I put my ticket in, it wasn't offering me it. 40 seconds left in the fourth, guys. Fox had one good moment early on, but the announcer said that Bohachuk slipped. 30 seconds left. Bohachuk is kind of similar to Pavlik. Yep, Pavlik really just jabbed cross. Very basic. I talked about that earlier in the week. I definitely see it too. I just think Kelly had more pop. Kelly wasn't as big of a volume puncher as Bohachuk, and he sat down on his shots a bit more. But in terms of throwing the 1-2, the straight punches, the head movement, the linear movement, controlling the center, all that stuff is akin to Pavlik too. Bohachuk kind of has a little bit of a Mexican style in terms of his volume, though. He comes with, you know, way more punching. I'd like to see him start sitting down on some shots here. Yeah. Okay. Four in the butt. I don't like. I don't like Fox's body language. I wonder what they're saying to him. Guys, you guys have 6 rounds to get the knockout. I got Serhii over 7.5 in the stoppage. Mate, Kevin, that's looking good right now. That's looking good right now. Someone give me a stream, please. Yeah, I can't give it to you, brother. I feel like Kovalev and Pavlik are more similar to each other. Okay, I could see that as well. It's just that we weren't, you know, we were talking about Bohachuk because we were featuring him and he's fighting. But yeah, Kovalev is another one of those guys you could throw in there. Man, the bone crusher. He was in his prime. He was a joy to watch. And even though I'm a big Andre Ward fan, and you always got to think what could have been in terms of career trajectory if that fight would have gone the other way. You know what I'm talking about, Ward fans, even though I'm a Ward fan. I feel like Kovalev. Hope so, dude. Kevin, let's get it. I love your tips. I followed from Wednesday night fights and one big. I'm going to keep following. Hemi, I appreciate you. We can't be perfect, but we try to be, right? We know we can't be perfect, but I do my... As long as you trust in me, guys, you know, I do the film research. I do the studying. I do all my editing, so I actually really enjoy the editing process of researching these fights. And so if you're new to the channel, you want to watch those breakdowns, they're on my channel. I do every single fight that I feature that I get. That's another thing, guys. I'm not going to tell you to bet your money on a fight I didn't study. I see that happen a lot. If I'm not going to know what's going on in a fight, I'm not going to bet on it. 2 minutes left in the 5th. Not really any big moments yet. Yeah, look, you're Bohachuk. You want big fights. You know you deserve big fights. You got to get the stoppage. That's why the men in this group took that. It's what there's a lot of psychology that comes with this sport, with the matchmaking. You know, we know that it's not the fairest sport. You know, it's a business. So when you're looking at the bets and the outcomes of certain matchups, you have to take that into consideration when you're thinking about like a decision or a stoppage. Where's the guy at in his career? What's this guy fighting for? Who does he want to be fighting? Yeah, he better at least go for the stoppage. 90 seconds left in the 5th. Fox has good feet, man. You know, he knows what he's doing in there. He's a mover. He keeps circling away from Bohachuk's power. It's kind of, I wouldn't use the word frustrating Bohachuk, but it looks like it's annoying him. You know, this isn't Virgil Ortiz standing right in front of him. Man, that was a fight fan's dream. If you guys didn't catch that fight, go watch that fight. Bohachuk versus Virgil. Fight fan's dream. That style, they were just like that. They're exchanging on the ropes, guys. A minute left in the 5th. Thanks for the insight, Rich. I appreciate you. Fox on his bike now. Yep. Oh, my God. Are you JD from Scrubs? I don't know what Scrubs is. Carlos. Yeah, you look famous. I don't know what that is. Did you date a Kardashian? I don't know what that is. You guys are out of your mind. Appreciate you guys wherever you're tuning in. Like this video. Let me know how your parlays are going. I know if you're following my channel, the parlay is right where we need it to be. We just need this victory. The biggest thing you guys are going to have to do, following my channel, when you're hitting your parlays, is to decide whether to leave it in your sports book or cash out, because that's an interesting thing that we talked about last week, how to build up your money. You're never going to make money on gambling if you're gambling to get rich. You know what I'm saying? That's when people impulsively gamble and they bet too much, or they load up on like 400 to 1 odds. It never happens. Cedric in the house. I appreciate you. Said, man, I appreciate you tipping me, man. That's amazing. Bohachuk's up every round. He's winning on the cards. D-Mong, you need the stoppage for your 10 leg. Let's go. Kevin, serious question, dude. And I have a fight on. I got the app, but how come you people don't show the fights on your YouTube channel? Is that illegal? Yeah, it's illegal, Kevin. Yeah, so YouTube will get flagged. And YouTuber, like channels that are monetized, if you get flagged 3 times, they take all your stuff. So for a guy like me, this is a passion project of mine. Boxing. I've been in the boxing space since I was 7 years old. I love boxing, so the last thing I ever want to do is to get my content taken down. So I'm just not going to do it. But that's why, to answer your question. What do you think about Bohachuk versus Bakram? And Gotti, man, if you're new to my channel, I'll tell you. If not, you know how I feel about Bakram. I love Murtazaev. He's a nightmare. I think what Murtazaev has that Bohachuk doesn't right now, if I had to weigh the two, and I would love to see that fight, I would lean with Murtazaev just based on kind of like, I don't want to say durability. You know what I mean? I don't want to say durability, but there's something about Murtazaev's style. Big uppercut by Bohachuk. 30 seconds into the 6th. He's pressuring now. Yeah, this 6th round definitely has a different energy. Big right hand by Bohachuk. Different energy, too, at this round. Bohachuk looks like a different fighter. Fox is looking uncomfortable. Yeah, I'd have to lean with Murtazaev right now. But it's hard to bet against Bohachuk. I mean, he's a fun guy to watch, fun style. They're both dogs. You know, how do you cheer against a fighter who's a dog? That's my whole mission with my channel, too. You'll never hear me bash fighters when they lose. It's why I cover the fights, and you'll see on my breakdowns, I'll give the same guy you've never heard of his props as well. I'll go over his career. I'll talk about what he does, his pros and cons. I don't know many YouTubers who are doing that. That's just the love of the game I have. And when you got guys like Bohachuk and Murtazaev who go in there and they give the fans everything, man, how do you cheer against those guys? You know what I'm saying? 90 seconds left in the 6th. Guy's just running. He's trying to survive, man, Ali. He's just trying to survive right now. Completely understandable. I respect you and your channel. Love the work. Appreciate you, Kevin. Great question. Keep them coming. Need that stoppage, but after 7.5. You guys have a minute left in the 6th. Everybody who took that 7.5, you're looking good for it. You're looking good for it because from the 5th round onward, if Bohachuk's aggression was a dial, he's just you see it going like this. He's turning it up. That's what I always, try to explain about like 10-round fight, indifferent to a 12-round fight. If you're a champion, you got to turn that dial up a bit quicker in a 10-round fight. You have less time to work. Yeah, Fox is no easy out, mate. I mean, it's why he's in there. So I might go with Murtazaev. Yeah, David, like I said earlier on the stream, I don't like predicting fights. I like talking about all fights, future matchups. If it ever gets official and we break that fight down, then I'll give you my prediction. There's so many. 154 is filled with killers. I love that division. A big right hand by Bohachuk. 15 seconds left in the 6th. The ref separates him. 10 seconds left. Big left hand. Oh. Nice exchange there. All right, 6 in the bank. All right, guys, going into the 7th. I know a lot of you guys have 7.5 over and the stoppage. What's that pay? Let me know. I think he's going the distance then. For the last 3 rounds, Fox is doing some avoiding damage, but these punches aren't effective yet. Yeah, and he doesn't have the respect of Bohachuk, so Bohachuk's controlling everything. I'd like to see Bohachuk cut the ring off a bit more and put him in the corner, keep him in the corner. I think it's going the distance. He's starting to sit down on his shots, more Fox's mover, so it's tough. I think Murtazaev is a little bit more technically sound than Bo. Yeah, there's things about Murtazaev's style that's a great way of putting it. Like when I said, I didn't want to say durable, but yeah, he's tighter with it. He's just a little bit more stringent with his approach. I don't even want to say more disciplined, but yeah, you know what I mean. You put it, I guess technical from a traditional sense would probably be how I would put it as well. Sergey, a dog, gotta love him. I agree, Kevin Davis. So is Fox been hurt? David, I don't know if Fox has been hurt, but when you have a guy like, he has a good poker face. He's grabbed a couple times, nothing too visibly. He doesn't look like he's having fun in there. You know what I'm saying? Like, if I'm Michael Fox's corner, I'm telling him, yo, come on, young man. You're in there. This is a fight of your life. Have fun in there. You got to remember to have fun. This is a sport, you're being showcased in front of the whole world. He's looking like he's stressed out. Now, granted, he has a knockout. Bohachuk, 96% career knockout to win ratio. He's going to stress any man out. But still, his demeanor is just, he's not loose with anything. He's just kind of stiff a bit. But he's hanging in there. Your 7.5 over is looking good. 2 minutes left in the 7th. Bo needs to step it up. Fox is getting close enough to the judges. Could you imagine if he got robbed? That'd be insane. I don't see that happening. But I like that Young on Pro Box 154 you was telling me about. Yeah, yeah. There's a lot of guys at 54. Are you talking about the Haitian kid we covered 2 weeks ago? Keep in mind, Fox has never been stopped. I know. He doesn't know how to lose either. He's trying to survive. He's not going for it. True. I can't cash my knockout bet. Over 7.5 in stoppage. Here we go. 1:45 left. Like I said, the UK card started 1 a.m. my time. So it's going on 4 p.m. I've been watching boxing for over. My girlfriend hates Sundays. She knows that Sundays are boxing days, so we hang out on Saturdays. She's like, "Are you watching boxing again?" I'm like, "Yep." 1 minute left in the 7th. All right. A minute left in the 7th. You know, Bohachuk's starting to just walk onto a lot of shots. Big right hand by Bohachuk. Fox grabs. Big right hand. Yeah, he's a different type of knockout artist. Ooh, big right hand. Fox is fighting back, though. 20 seconds left. He's not quitting on himself, but like we said, he's fighting not to lose. He's not fighting to win the fight. He's just fighting not to lose. He's fighting to survive. I apologize. Yes, Bohachuk looks frustrated. That was a sloppy round. I mean, that was a lot of swinging and missing by both guys. 8, 9, 10, 3. We'll see what happens, guys. Doing much better in the 7th. This guy's been knocked down by Luke Santamaria. Come on. Luke Santamaria. That's a name out of the books, boy. Yeah, the Haitian kid, he's going to be a problem. Yep. Fox is slowing down. He's finally tired. Fox knows how to survive. He's crafty enough. Round 8. I'm looking at the notes from 3 weeks ago. Kevin Johnson, Eric Tudor. I'll get back to you. His name's slipping my mind, but he's a stud. Said in the house, Yo Johnny's finally coming out next year. Mike Tyson movie bio played by Jamie Foxx. Mate, dude, that's amazing. I appreciate you hooking me up, man. Finally, Jamie is playing Mike. Man, we've been talking about that since the late 90s. I swear, early 2000s. Samuel L. Jackson's in it. It's gonna anything Jamie Foxx touches is gold, man. Talk about talent, genetically just blessed with. He acts, he sings. His stand-up comedy, people sleep on that. One of my favorite stand-up comedies of all time was Jamie. I think Jamie only did one, and at the end he had the piano out and he was doing all the impressions. He did the Prince impression. But what if it was Luther? See, I'm an old head. 2.5 minutes left in the 8th. The Luther Vandross, the Prince. Come on, man. I'm a huge Jamie fan. 2 minutes in the 8th. Fox's fight. It's the most confident I've seen Fox fight in rounds. If Bohachuk. Look, if Bohachuk wins a decision here, and this is the cruel part of the game, he's not going to win any new fans. I mean, his fans are his fans. But the casuals, in order, these guys build their fan bases based off of virality, things going viral. He wants big fights, man. That's why I don't blame anyone going for the stoppage. And but he's going to have to go for it, or at least show that 90 seconds left in the 8th. That's why I hate betting on the stoppage. If I do a long parlay, I don't like adding anything other than money lines. So just the longer that you guys kick it on the channel, you'll see I'll always give you guys my long parlay, which is just the money lines. And I don't like convoluting that with stoppages. And then I'll do a separate parlay with the stoppages. And those are the ones obviously harder to hit, but that's why I call them the fun ones. The long parlays, these are the ones I take serious. You know, it's 33 fights in a row we've called. Because, man, you never know. When you're betting on a knockout or a stoppage, we have to remember both guys are pro athletes, both guys are professionals. You know, and a minute left in the 8th. He's wearing it now. There's no sting on the punches. That's official Jamie Foxx playing Tyson. Yes, sir. Yeah, that is. So many people hopped on Bohachuk's bandwagon. Too late to hop off. No, I'm a big fan. I don't think people are going to hop off. What I meant by that comment was getting new fans. If you didn't see the Virgil fight, and this is your first time seeing Bohachuk, you're not, you know what I'm saying? And he wins by decision. It's not one of these fights where people are going to be like, oh, I want to see him. Unfortunately, the casual will be like, oh, who? They would forget about the performance. Because, you know, it's a business. You have to have memorable performances. Think about it. I always say it in my breakdown videos, you're only as good as your last fight. What have you done for me lately? That's what I mean by that. For the fan bases, for the promoters. And on the opposite side of that, it's the beautiful part about the sport, because think about a Rolly Romero. You could erase all the demons from your past. The knockout, you know, the losses to Pitbull, the losses to Tank, the questionable decision against Barrasso. And you could erase all that with one great performance against Ryan. And that's why you got to love boxing. Now people are like, I heard people talking about Rolly fighting. I know Pacquiao's fighting Barrios, but people were asking me on the channel, Rolly versus Pacquiao. And I'm like, don't do it. Don't do it. Manny at 46, man. We'll do a whole live just about that. We got a couple more rounds left, guys. If you're watching, I appreciate you. If you're still from the beginning, 32 minutes in, I appreciate you. Like this video. Guys, we have a huge, every week is huge. A bunch of big fights this coming week, so stay tuned to the channel. I'll be doing my video analysis, the breakdowns, the predictions. I'll be going live as well. Round 9. You money line people, you should be excited. He's up on every card. You know, Bohachuk's up on. You people with the stoppages, the boys with the stoppages, I'd be sweating now. You got 6 minutes. You people who had the over 7.5 with the stoppage, same. You just need that stoppage. We'll see how tough Michael is. Michael seems like he's a tough dude. You know, like proudful. It's almost like his game plan was, let me fight this guy who's knocked everyone out, and let me not get knocked out. Because, I mean, that's it's a feather in your cap. Especially because he fights at 47, too. He definitely knows what he's doing. 2 minutes left in the 9th, guys. Down to the, I'm getting burnt, 1,600. No! Rolly Ryan Haney got silence and nightmare problems. Yep. Down the drain. Johnny, you coming to Boxing Hall of Fame in Minnesota, New York, see Manny get inducted. I live in Sydney, Australia, mate. I'm in Australia, by the way. If all you guys follow me from America, I appreciate it. I grew up in America. I grew up in Northeast Ohio. I'm a Youngstown, Ohio boy. So my hometown, that's why I always talk about Kelly Pavel. I grew up with Kelly. Kelly's a personal friend of mine. The longer you watch my channel, you'll know the stories. We grew up playing baseball together in the same neighborhood. But, yeah, if I was home, I would. Canastota is not that far from Youngstown. We got 90 seconds left in the 9th. Fox is showing some swelling under both eyes. Yeah, Bohachuk. It's not that he's not trying, guys. It's not like he's not being aggressive. If anything, for future southpaws who fight Bohachuk, it's not that Fox is giving him issues. It's just his movement is frustrating him. And all he's doing, and his movement's not, oh, that's a big left hand by Bohachuk, a minute left. It's not like his movement, Fox's movement is complex. All he's doing is from the southpaw stance, circling right. But his timing's good. You know, boxing, something that doesn't get spoken about enough, that is, I think, more important than speed, and probably more important than power, is timing. And what I like about Fox is he has good timing on his feet. So he picked up in that, you know, a blueprint against Bohachuk. And we talked about this. He's predictable with his offense. So his offensive arsenal, his movement patterns, his punch speed, because he doesn't sit on anything. Everything is about 70%. What Fox has done really well, better than Bohachuk, is he picked up on that and he has better timing than Bohachuk in terms of his movement. And so Bohachuk's struggling with that. But he's winning the fight. Don't get it twisted. He's winning the fight. But we're just being picky here. If we're just, game planning, if let's say everyone watching, our guy is fighting Bohachuk next, that's something I would game plan against him. And maybe you have a guy, and if Fox had a little bit more power, or if he was a better counter boxer, what he would then be able to do is, as he uses his timing to angle and cut, throw a counter off of that. But he's just comfortable exiting. He's not. He hasn't tried to exit, and then he did there. They're showing the highlights. We got one round, guys. Bohachuk is food from Mirzaev. Man, what's the hats in the background? Cleveland. Those are all C hats. Those are all C hats. That's a Cleveland Cavs hat. That's a Cleveland Indians hat. The other one's I went to grad school in Long Beach, California. So I lived in Long Beach for 5 years. So that's a Long Beach hat on the far right. Cedric, my man, what made you move down under? In 2013, guys, I was living in Las Vegas, Nevada. I was working. I just finished grad. I was not doing anything with my grad degree. I was bartending in Planet Hollywood on the Las Vegas Strip. And I met a girl who's a flight attendant from Australia. And then I flew down here once, and then I came back and just stayed. Long story short, we're not together, but that's a girl, basically, the short of it. Last round, guys, got my visa, did the whole, I'm a resident now. So I'm a resident in America and Australia. We got 2.5 minutes left in the 10th. How you guys scoring it? Anyone watching at home? David Easter, you have Boa by knockout, yep. Fox is lucky if he makes it to the final bell. Josh, yep. Fox is a mover, yep. This fight is, you think it's close? Serhii can lose on that. You think, Kevin? Kevin, don't say that. I don't see that. I don't see, you think, hold on. I don't see anything. Are they saying there's an argument Fox, we're watching two different fights, guys. Maybe because I'm talking to you guys, I don't see it. Yeah, there's certain things about when you're judging scorecards round by round, you have to take into consideration. This is why I wish boxers or judges were boxers, because there's things that you have to take into consideration in judging a round that aren't just punches. The psychology of the round, the movement of the round, the controlling of the round, the pace, the game planning. Is fighter A executing his game plan? Fox is on the canvas, no knockdown. Fox looks tired. Fox's body language, for all you guys who were saying that he's winning, his body language does not look like he's hurt. His eyes, both eyes are swollen. Yeah, anyone who's saying Fox is winning, I think is out of their mind. Bohachuk's pouring it on. A minute left, guys. Fox isn't moving anymore. Fox looks exhausted. This is dangerous for Fox here, guys. You guys have a minute. He's getting caught big. Big right hand by Bohachuk. Fox isn't moving. He's caught on the ropes. 45 seconds left. This is Bohachuk. Big right hand left to the body. Big right hand up top. Bohachuk's relentless. Fox finally circles out. 40 seconds left. They're in the middle of the ring. Fox is exhausted. Bohachuk's equally as tired. 30 seconds. Fox is in the corner. Big right hand. Fox is thrown up against the ropes. 25 seconds. Bohachuk's going for it. Fox is the guy who's trying not to get knocked out. Fox grabs and clinches. 20 seconds left. Big right hand by Bohachuk. Nothing much. 15, 14, 13. Bohachuk falls in the canvas. They're saying it's a slip. It looked like a jab to me. 10 seconds. I'm going to have to see that replay. It looked like he ran onto a jab and got dropped. Fight's over. That's interesting. Did you guys see that? And we'll see. I think Bohachuk won convincingly, but I'm just interested if that was a knockdown. And the ref called it a slip. Did you guys just see that name of the game is effective punching? Yep. Is he in trouble? Can see corner stoppage? Nope. You don't know shit about boxing. Thanks, Cobby. Need this stoppage. Waiting all day for it just to watch. Yeah. You don't know shit about. Thanks, Cobby. I appreciate you. All right, they're coming. They're going to do the decision now. Guys, wherever you're tuning in the world, let me know if you're watching the fight. Let me know if you thought that was a knockdown. Like this video. Stay tuned to the channel. Bunch of fights coming up this week. Once again, a bunch of fight cards. We're going to be documenting all of them. Have a look at the schedule. I'll post it in the community section. If you want me to feature any fights, like always, that aren't the main event fights or the co-mains, just let me know and we'll do that. Let's see if we got another parlay, boys. 6'4" Serhii, but too close. Yeah, Mark, I think it's more like that. Robert Tyler, I don't want to jinx you. Lost my 10 leg. Didn't get the knockout. That was a knockdown. Glove landed on his face. I can't wait to watch those highlights. Fox made me money. Let's fucking go. You look like Robert Lewandowski. I don't know who that is, but I'll take it. 7-3 Boha. Bohachuk lost? Are you crazy? No, Fox got beat up. But Fox is a professional, good slick fighter, no pop on his punches. He's a 147-pound guy. He's ranked at 195 at 147. This fight was at 54. Bohachuk came in at 159 pounds, by the way. Yeah, I wonder if Bohachuk didn't look. He actually, Bohachuk looked like he always looks. But some styles you don't look great against. You know what I'm saying? You can't look great against all styles. That's why that Virgil versus Bohachuk, Murtazaev versus Bohachuk, Tim Tszyu versus Bohachuk. I'd like to see that sort of matchup. Here we go. Canelo and Bud. Oh, I'll be covering that fight. How are you watching this? Robert Tyler, UFC Fight Pass. Sergey won just nothing. Sergey down movement. For real, you look like Robert from Barcelona. I don't know who that is. Here we go. I'm going to be pissed. This isn't close. 109. 97.93. 97.93. 98.92. Yeah. Whitewash. We knew that. Yeah, whitewash. We knew that, guys. Like it was even... It's weird Bohachuk's body language. Bohachuk wins a UD. Guys, we hit another parlay. That's 33 fights in a row. To recap before I let you guys get out of here, all of those who follow me, we won money again. I'm winning you guys money. I appreciate everyone tipping. Everyone who left me money, man, that's new to me. I didn't know you guys could even do that. So I appreciate it. If you can't do that, could you like this video? We're hot, dude. We hit another parlay. Hedges 109, Sains, Ledard, Conway, Haruta, Vargas, Trinidad, Bohachuk. We out here eating again. We won Wednesday night in Sydney. We won last Sunday as well. I salute my tap to you guys. Stay tuned to the channel. I got to go cook dinner now. I appreciate all you guys, even though the ones who said I don't know shit about boxing. I swear I'll get better. If you feel that I don't know shit about boxing, I'm learning. I'll get better, even though I've been boxing my whole life. I appreciate you. Fox is acting like he won. I know. What a dumbass. Sergey did not look excited. He didn't look excited, did he? Good. Can't win a fight by being on the ropes. You beauty. Robert Tyler. Kevin McNamara. John the Man. Dude, love it. Good stuff. We're out here again. Should have taken money. I told you, Ali. Money line. Look, money line on the big parlays. And then you could do stoppages on a separate parlay. Bohachuk's weight bully. He was heavy. All right, guys. Be good. Bang.